Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Oh, thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ha! Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No, thanks all the same. I've quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that, thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection. Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided. We follow the teachings of Mate and give thanks. The high dignitaries of Thélème...
I've heard say that...
Ah, the Lord... But they're different.
What's your point of view on the relation?
As ambassador, we appreciate as well the welcome that you're... Thanks to your support, the congregation is our most that heresy.
How's Thélème faring, Auntie?
We built a marvelous city. Did you know that certain our missionaries there are a multitude? Of course, there are certain pockets of but I am confident that and we have tremendous...
How goes the conflict with the Bridget?
Your territory is, alas, the only one. We fight on every front. These so-called savants.
And on Tir-Freddy?
The bridge, which leads...
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the...
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Hello, Your Excellency. It is... Have a nice day, sire.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Hello, sir.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir-Freddy. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. Please convey to your cousin my
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing...
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. As you can well imagine, this vulgar trickster cast in any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promise.
I thank you, Excellency. The man operates in the cities...
Would you be so kind as to tell me?
With the Alliance, the greatest of our this union, but our and of course, today, each day.
Could you give me your understanding?
The exchange I will not hide, but your it is by all.
The Bridge Alliance has been on...
It is true. Alas, I have... It is a luxury. The vegetation... We discovered a savage, but you shall discover...
And what of your war?
If those big... But that...
Have you been fighting...
From direct
I need to be going.
Goodbye.
Out of style! Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Your time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to discover could save your life. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But If it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swore you'd take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
To my help! Death to the others!
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us, to prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, You don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More people stop going. And then thank people were still. I also... Yeah, but that's nothing.
How is business going?
It's picking. The Malachor. The epidemic. Now that we have...
With all these sailors coming...
Right, they say the treasure about... but you know the kind.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Locked. Locked.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imp.
That doesn't surprise me. Can I understand if you don't believe me after all that? But I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations.
Why does Sahin bear you such hate?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great... I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain...
But you could just as easily produce real...
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put... This potion is an attempt to create in those...
So you manipulate people to use as experiments?
I don't have a choice.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it?
I ran tests on myself. For a small sip of this mixture provokes it. The mob would have been furious in any case. But a normal...
Your methods don't seem so different than...
I don't torture people.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents.
So...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise...
I swear it.
Very well, then. I need to first get you away from those who want...
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key. The key to the tavern. Locked.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients. Angry customers.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded! Move away!
Where are you headed? Don't abandon me. They're going to take me.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate... Thank you for your help, Excellency.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your... you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. Have you... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
The merchant is there. To my help! And death to the others! Move away!
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding. In fact, I've already had a word with...
They're asking that we pay again.
It's just that the price has gone up, see?
This is inadmissible. If you agree...
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an aide.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a...
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be high, and so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one...
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers?
When we've already paid for them. If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, and do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them.
This whole story sounds suspicious. You're demanding a second payment, but refuse to reimburse the one...
I'm not the one demanding, nor refusing.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the... During our conversation, you explained to me that you're... That's regrettable. Especially as you know as well as I that the congregation...
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only... I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these...
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need, GreedFall compulsory.
Sir de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your...
Blast me, I'm a captain.
The commander was quite...
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent with the Port Authority formalities for ship, and we've already lost quite a bit of time.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this...
I would never ask you to do...
Ah, but you don't mind our...
Well, now, if he finds... But this cargo...
Marvelous.
Well, then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
to my help, and death to the others!
Show some grit, damn it! Come on, show some grit, damn it!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Idea who I am. Open up, imbecile!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Shouting like that, we should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out, or gag him.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I'll do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
They haven't spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt?
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
It's not possible just now.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating...
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since it wasn't out of the order, but the day of depart.
Does the boy know anyone in Sur...
Other than fellow North? I don't think so.
This Jonas.
In tradition, we are all members.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find...
Have you seen anyone wandering?
Take a look. As long as they don't try... Not said.
A smuggler?
In the port jail? May I ask you?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene. The ambassador of Thélème has entrusted me with the job of captain.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my... Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. They're making quite some ruckus. Ask it. We, of course, refused entry. Only the... I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain we won't allow you to make a search to grab them.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more...
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep him... Do you have any farewells?
You're quite right, I do have a thing.
Then be quick with it.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise.
Impossible. All merchandise must be registered, so... Unless you're asking...
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, they'll have to wait.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't...
Captain, I understand your position.
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed... He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to place guards where our cargo is being held before all that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to...
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is gonna have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest. Could you tell?
We
Thanks to
are magic. As for your question, others are... It's how the guild...
Could you tell me?
They're the native. They were very... I've also heard, but I wouldn't know.
What do you think of our...
Thanks. Certain zone. It's a good port.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.